What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about, is it worth going from an Epilog to a Thunder laser? Sorry it's noisy. I am running the laser right now, the fiber laser. I just got done running this one. I can shut this one off. So at first I was skeptical, but you guys, if you're going from the money that you have to spend on Epilog, to me it's just not feasible, because you have all of these lasers, these new lasers coming out that are just unreal of the power and the things you can do, that it doesn't make any sense to get an expensive laser. What I'm doing with the Thunder, I did it with the Epilog. But now it's been easier now that I'm getting a hang of things. At first, going from Corel Draw to Lightburn, it was tough. And I know there's a lot of people out there that you guys all came across Lightburn and have been doing it forever. It's a learning curve. There's a lot of tools and shortcuts that are the same, very much similar, but there's also a lot of things on Corel Draw that are super easy compared to Lightburn. But then it's the same thing with Lightburn versus Corel Draw. There's a lot of things in Lightburn that's like stupid easy compared to Corel Draw and takes forever in Corel Draw. So I am just flabbergasted on what this laser, this Thunder laser, can do and where it's got me so far. And I'm not doing this video because they asked me to or anything. I've had many of comments, and actually I've had some people that were kind of mad that I went from Epilog to Thunder. But honestly, there's nothing wrong with both of them, other than the fact that the Epilog is really expensive compared to the Thunder. So how do you justify the price? And if I can keep up with the Thunder, why put all the money into laser engraving when I can keep it in my pocket, you know, or a laser machine and I can keep it in my pocket? When I saw some of the price points some of these people were having on their product, I thought it was crazy, and I'm like, how are you making a living? There's no way. Well, now after running this one for almost a year, coming up on a year, it'll be this fall, October, and what I've done with it so far, it is nuts. And then same goes for the Galvo. Now I didn't go with Epilog's Galvo. That's super expensive. But Mactron, I'm very pleased with Mactron because I don't have a shroud around it, and as you can tell, I'm running these big wrenches. And if I had a shroud around this, I mean, I'm sure I could do some limit switch, safety switches, shut them off, but you couldn't get this in there because they're little boxes. I guess my point is, don't think that you're going to be a successful business because you're going to get an expensive machine, when the fact is Thunder, you can do the same thing. I have family members and people in the Patreon group that have Omtech, and they're happy with them, and they run them, and they run the crap out of them, and they're doing great. Now, as far as I know from talking to other people, the Omtech Thunder laser and Fusion and what is that, Mira? I think it's Mira or Avon or Mira. I think it's Mira. Mira does FaceTiming people, last I heard. Omtech, the support's not the greatest, but there's like so many forums out there you can go on, and people will help you hands down, non-stop, all day long. But Omtech will still get back to you. It's a delay. Far as like Epilog goes, Epilog's been great to me. I have no complaints other than the fact that the machine wasn't running quite right, and I've had it for how many years, and we finally had fixed the problem, and now it's awesome. But other than that, I mean, it's not anything different. I mean, the only thing I've noticed is from when I got Epilog to now, the support hasn't been the greatest, where Thunder has blown them all away from support-wise from what I am dealing with, as far as Epilog and Thunder. And that's because I think they're a smaller company, and they focus on that big time with their customers, and I really appreciate that, because if you have a job and you're trying to get it done and they're not getting back to you because they don't have time, or they just, whatever the reason is, it's frustrating. So I'm really enjoying learning all this with doing the Lightburn and everything, and I'm still learning every day. And because you guys in the comments keep telling me, like, when I'm doing something wrong or there's a faster way, I thank you, because it's awesome. I'm still learning, and I hope I'm teaching you guys. But if you're looking at a laser to go and get, don't think you have to get the best one out there, because you don't. I'll tell you a secret. You don't. There's certain cases that you could get into that you probably want the Epilogue versus any other one, but you're talking like if you're running 10,000 parts in a day to 20,000 parts in a day, and it's got to be really fine, because it's only really difference is what I've noticed so far is the laser beam itself is thinner, but I haven't come across that personally in the jobs that I've done. I don't know if I ever will. So to me, it's not worth spending the extra money when you can save it and put it in your pocket. I also want to say happy Memorial Weekend. This is the time you guys see this will be Memorial Weekend. We plan on doing a bunch of yard games, staying home, and having fun with the kids. So hope you guys are gonna have fun too. The other thing is, I really hope you guys are doing well out there and really digging in and getting the business, because it's there, it's out there. And you're gonna have those times where you're gonna get in your head and it's not, you just think it's you or something that you're doing wrong, and it's out there. You have to present itself, or you have to present yourself so people know you're out there. And honestly, if I go back and I could do it again, is I would set up my Etsy page so I have a full listing like I tell everyone, and then let people know. Because once you have a full page, you have enough items where people are like, oh wow, they can do multiple things, like you can show what you can do. And then also you have a big enough group where you start selling random stuff. And during the pandemic and everything, when everyone was complaining about work, we had work. But we don't do just one thing. Don't niche. Get your hands into everything. Whatever you can get into it. Go upstairs, grab some glasses out of your cupboard, whatever. I don't care what you do. Just get out there and start making some. The more you make, the more you get into a groove, and the smoother things get. But then all of a sudden, you start getting traction. It doesn't matter what it is. If you like it, there's a million other people are out there that like it. All you have to do is make it, and it's all up to you. So stop sitting around. Just go out and do it. Get up off your butt. I don't want to hear any excuses. Just go and do it. Get off the couch. Shut this video off. Go do it. I don't care. I know it works. We're making a living off it, and it's awesome. I don't know what else to tell you. Happy Memorial Weekend. Glad you got to see me again. Bye.